Welcome to Kids A-Cookin', where kids come first and cooking is fun. I'm Karen, and today I have Brennan helping me in the kitchen. Cookies are kind of your specialty, is that right, Brennan?
Yeah, I love to make cookies.
So when was the last time you made cookies? Recently?
Yes, I made them for the county fair.
Oh, really? How'd you do? Did you enter them in the fair?
Yes, I entered them and they got a purple ribbon.
Good for you. Well, today we are going to make a fruit pizza, but we're going to make it in the shape of a Valentine into a heart. So we have a Valentine gift that we could give away to somebody or just have for our family at home for dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever give gifts for Valentine's? Do you have a sweetheart yet?
No.
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 But I bet Mom would like this.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I have two.
Two?
Two cats.
Oh, okay. I don't think they would like fruit pizza, though. Let's save this for the people in the family,
yeah.
okay? Before you begin this recipe, be sure you wash your hands thoroughly. We've already done that. And then preheat your oven to 375 degrees. To make this crust, we're going to begin with 1/2 cup of margarine, which is 1 stick, and we already have it in the bowl, and it's already softened, so it's easy to mix. So you want to let that set out for a little bit, or you could always soften it in the microwave for about 15 seconds if you haven't thought ahead and let it set out. To this, we're going to add 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup. You have your measure right there. You can just kind of dip that in here. I don't think you'll need to level it, really. We don't have to be that careful. If you just dip it in, you can kind of just shake it off and get the pretty good measure. Okay.
Say that's good enough?
Yeah. Add that. To that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon vanilla.
There's 1 teaspoon.
Thank you. Just want to be pretty careful so you don't overflow that. And then we're going to add 1 egg, and we've already broken that into a bowl, which is a good idea, so that if you get any eggshell or anything, it doesn't get into your whole batter.
Yes.
So that looks pretty good. It doesn't look like it has any eggshell, does it?
Nope.
So you can go ahead and add that.
Just the good part. Good and healthy part.
Good job. Now grab that mixer. We're going to start mixing this on low. Be sure that you have instructed your children how to use an electric mixer, and if they're not tall enough, wait just a minute, Brennan is, but if he wasn't tall enough to reach the countertop, be sure that you put your kids on a stable stool and supervise them so that you don't have them teetering on a chair. And always remember to turn the mixer off before using your rubber scraper to clean the sides of the bowl. Okay, let's go ahead and mix that, starting on low speed so you don't make it fly, and keep your beaters on the bottom of the bowl, and then turn it on low. And then make sure you hold it down there. Very nice. Now we are going to add 2 cups of flour along with 2 teaspoons of baking powder that we've already mixed together in this bowl. I'm going to pour it in slowly while you mix on low speed. Again, don't turn it on until the beaters are in the bowl and you have them on the bottom of the bowl so you don't make a mess. Okay, you go, turn on low, and I'll start pouring this in. Move it all in. We're going to remove these so we can clean them off with our spatula, just like this.
So you can get every...
Yeah, you want to use all that dough. So we want to clean it off of there as much as we can.
Unless your kids are hungry, they can just eat it.
Except, you know what? We really shouldn't do that. Do you know why? It's very tempting to eat cookie dough, but there's raw egg in there. So we really don't recommend that you eat the cookie dough because there could be some bacteria in that raw egg that would make you sick. And then you can use your spatula to clean this off the sides of the dish. Now we're going to dump this out onto our baking sheet here. You can use a pizza pan or a baking sheet or just even a 9x13 pan. Now we're going to pat this out into a heart shape. You want it to be about an 1/8 inch thick when you're done. So you just kind of get a heart shape going. We're doing a heart shape for Valentine's Day, but you could just make a circular shape for if it wasn't a special holiday. What other holidays?
Maybe even a Christmas tree.
That would be tricky, wouldn't it? But you could do it. You could do an egg shape during the springtime for Easter, couldn't you? That wouldn't be too hard. You want to try to pat some of that out? We need it to be thinner.
Sure.
Go ahead and push it out so it's bigger, because right now we have it too thick. We want it just to be about an 1/8 inch thick. Now, you're going to put this in the oven and bake it 10 to 12 minutes. This is just a simple cookie dough recipe for sugar cookies, and it's much less expensive to make it than if you buy tubes of cookie dough in the dairy section. So we recommend that you make your own. If you want to make individual pizzas, you could divide this dough into 12 and just make circular shapes, or you could even try to do 12 little hearts, couldn't you? Do little individual.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing to maybe bring to your class at school.
Yeah, if you
They'd
had
like that.
a small class. Yeah.
Then once they're baked, the kids could decorate them and put whatever fruit they like on top. Now we're going to put this just aside, and we have one that's already baked. And in this dish, we have combined 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, a half a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla, and a few drops of red food coloring to give it that pretty pink color.
Yeah.
So we're going to put this on top for our filling. I'll let you spread that all out. He's got it almost all spread out. Now we have a variety of fruits here. You can use any that you like. We have some strawberries, bananas, kiwi, and oranges, but you could also add pears or peaches or blueberries, grapes, anything that's in season or that you particularly like. We're ready to arrange some fruit on there. Now let's start with the oranges. We'll make a nice edge. That's fine, just lay it down. We're going to arrange these oranges. You do that side and I'll do this side. We're just going to put them on the outside like this. We'll make a nice scalloped edge, just like a real Valentine. We're going to continue decorating our cookie with a variety of fruits. We're going to put them in layers. We're going to add the kiwi, and then the strawberries, and then the bananas. If you were not going to eat it right away, you would refrigerate this until serving time. But we're not going to have to refrigerate this one because we're going to be right back to eat it up. Kids have a natural desire to explore, and what better place than in the kitchen? So many things can be learned in the kitchen, such as following step-by-step directions. Even small children can learn to push the buttons in order on the microwave. 1, 2, 3, cook. Older kids learn math through counting and measuring, even more complicated problems such as fractions and proportions when they increase the size of the recipe. The basic steps of making bread are actually a scientific experiment. Kids have a chance to think about what will happen next and observe the changes. Teaching kids basic kitchen skills is a good way to stimulate appetites and increase their willingness to try new foods. Include them in shopping, planning, and preparing snacks and meals. Not only will you be teaching them the lifelong skill of cooking, you will be working together and making memories for years to come. This makes a great holiday dessert or just a delicious, healthy snack anytime. Let's eat. Are you ready to try this?
Oh, like scrumptious.
A little bit gooey, but that's okay.
That's great.
Good. For more information about this recipe and helpful hints to make cooking easier, visit our website, kidsacookin.ksu.edu. And when you do, be sure to check out our We Need Your Help section. It could be worth your while. See you next time on Kids A Cookin'.